Diversification is taking this concept to the max, right? And by investing in many companies, right, you protect yourself from any one of those going bankrupt or insolvent or underperforming at a specific point in time.
Before we start, let me share something about myself. Besides comedy, I'm also very good at diversifying my food, because when you eat rice, more lao is better, right? Now, after a few episodes with Han, certified financial planner from Ringgit Plus, I learned that important concept also applies in investments. Finally, something I can be good at financially, I think.
Alright, so you mentioned diversification, and let me tell you why it's so important in investing. And the best way to explain diversification is to show you an example of somebody who doesn't do it, right? So let's say you have somebody who invests all his money into one company, and that company goes bankrupt or insolvent, right? You've then lost all your money, right? And let's say you decide to do it differently, and you say, okay, I'm going to split my money into 5 equal parts and invest into 5 different companies. Yet again, one of those companies goes bankrupt or insolvent, and you've only lost 1/5 of your money then, right? Diversification is taking this concept to the max, right? And by investing in many companies, right, you protect yourself from any one of those going bankrupt or insolvent or underperforming at a specific point in time, and yet protect the bulk of your wealth, right? So in short, don't put all your eggs into one basket, right? Spread it across many baskets such that if you get a rotten egg in one of those baskets, you don't lose all your wealth.
I totally get that, and it makes a lot of sense. But as of spreading my investments across, do I do it one lump sum or do I do it monthly? What do you think?
Most investors should invest regularly, once a month, once a quarter, in equal amounts, right? And most of us fortunately are lucky enough to earn a monthly salary, so that becomes a natural thing to do. But some of us may get a lump sum once in a while, right? Say, for example, a bonus or a gift from a lucky uncle or auntie, right? If you come across that kind of scenario, the best advice I can give is to split that one lump sum into a few portions, maybe 4 or 5, and invest it equally over a number of months, right? Therefore, not putting all your eggs into one time basket.
So obviously, investing is a serious business where you kind of have to look at your investments and kind of manage them every time, right? All I'm saying is it takes a lot of time and effort. Is there a more convenient way to do this?
I think, Kevin, there is, right? If you're an investor who is a bit time-strapped, lack of time, lack of expertise, why not leave it to an expert, i.e. an investment manager who can manage your funds through a unit trust structure. So unit trust funds are a great way to do this. You give your money to an expert investment manager who can manage your portfolio, ensure you get those long-term returns. And what you got to do is very simple. Just every month when you get your salary or get some income, open up your account, monitor it, decide how much you need to put in, and just leave it to the expert for the rest of the month. Nice and simple. A couple of things to think about though. If you're going to invest through an agent, just be mindful that there may be additional sales fees that you might have to pay to the agent, and then not just the investment manager. And the second thing to keep in mind is that you can actually do it entirely online without having to speak to anyone, through apps and websites and platforms that allow you to access these unit trust funds online from the comfort of your own home.
Awesome. So besides getting an expert to manage my money, I can do it all by myself because I can do it professionally as well with mobile applications such as EZInvest. So convenient.